It's your boy Lavoyde Shep. We on Shop News TV. You already know what it is.
Dropping my whip in the bank, you riding my thing like a tank. Light my piece and I'm saying.
All right, Lavoyde Shep, man.
Energy.
I'm happy to have you on the show, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
All right, man. So let's start. Getting right into it. Where are you from, man?
I'm from Phoenix, man. Born and raised here in Phoenix. You know, I love it. Currently live in LA though, but from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay. Then
Yes,
you don't
sir.
meet a lot of people that's actually born and raised from.
Yeah, you really don't. But
Phoenix.
honestly, bro, like all my friends, you know, for the most part, are like, you know, from California or like Detroit or, you know, like Chicago, some other, you know, state or, you know, city.
Okay, so you being an Arizona native, right?
Yes.
How would you describe Phoenix to someone who's never been here? Like someone who you know what I mean? Like if they didn't really know Phoenix, how would you describe it? How would you tell them about it? Is it dangerous? Is it cool? Is it safe?
It's
Is it
cool.
fun?
I mean, just like any area, you know, you got your dangerous areas. The infrastructure is simple as fuck compared to like any other place like, you know, New York or LA, you know. It's a beautiful place. You know, the sunsets is amazing. A lot of beautiful people here, you know. It's honestly a beautiful city to grow up in. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, so
Yes, sir.
what was your upbringing like living in Phoenix? Like, were you like a single parent, both parents? Do you have brothers
Yeah,
and sisters?
so like, I mean, my dad, you know, my mom for the most part was a single mom. You know, she raised me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? You know, she worked multiple jobs, you know, went to school and whatnot, you know, but, you know, my dad was in my life, you know, here and there. You know, my dad passed, you know, a few years ago, so like we really didn't, you know, get close until like, you know, he passed. So it was like, you know, kind of like a bittersweet moment. But yeah, single mom, you know, for the most part, and then, you know, she found my stepdad, you know, as we, you know, grew up older. But yeah.
Okay. Was it like hard or was it like cool? Like, what part of Phoenix exactly did you grow up into, just to set the scene?
Yeah, so I pretty much grew up between 75th and McDowell and Indian School. So that's like, you know, that apartment complex that's across the street from that Burger King off of, you know, well, actually it's not 75th, it would be 67th. But yeah, right there in that area, that's pretty much where I grew up. And then, you know, I moved down to Avondale, you know what I'm saying? So, but was always in the mix. I was always in Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? Like all my close friends, you know, and whatnot lived in Phoenix. So for the most part, I spent, you know, all my like, you know, childhood, teenage years, you know, North Phoenix, South Side, Central Phoenix, you know, pretty much every part of Phoenix, you know, if I wasn't at school, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. So did
Yeah,
you have
man.
like siblings?
Yeah, I got, you know, two younger. No, first of all, my dad had like 16 kids, you know what I'm saying? But we can't claim all of them, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, 16. I swear to my dad had 16 kids, bro. 16
Dang, do you
kids.
know all of them?
Bro, I know when he died, I met all of them. That shit was overwhelming as shit. That shit, I was like, bro, this is too much. Like, I can't, you know. Then my dad's side is this, you know, this hood as fuck, which isn't bad, you know what I'm saying? I love all my black people, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? It's just like one of them just got, you know, fresh out of jail, you know, like a few days before my dad died, you know what I'm saying? He has the same name as me, Lavoyde. But there's only like 3 people in the world with our name. It's that nigga and like some other person in India, like random, you know, randomly. But yeah, man, he has 16 kids, you know, I know probably like 2 of them, you know, that I'm really close with. And then, you know, my little siblings that my mom adopted, you know, when they were babies, and then like my older half brother. But I have like no full brothers and sisters or sisters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, your name, Lavoyde Shep, that's your real name?
Well, Lavoyde is my real name. Shep, bro, like, cause like my rapping name or my musician artist name, back in the day was like L Tom. I'm like, that shit's whack. Like,
What was it?
L Tom, because my last name's Thomas.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
okay.
like, that shit's trash. I'm like, I don't know. You know, so like one day I was just like working, when I like used to work at Chase when I was out here. I got a customer and their last name was Shepherd. I was like, that shit sounds hard as fuck. You know, and then I was just like, Lavoyde Shepherd. And I was like, nah, that still sounds a little trash. So I was like, Shep. You know, I just took, you know, and I was like, okay, that shit has like a ring to it, you know, to me. So I like was talking to AJ about it, you know. Sleep, you know, and a few other people are like, yeah, that shit's hard. I was like, okay, I'm gonna roll with that. So yeah, that's how Lavoyde Shep came about, you know.
Oh, okay.
But low key, like high key, want to change my last name to Shep. Like, gonna keep it real. It's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen soon. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's pretty hard. That's pretty hard, bro.
Appreciate
I
it, bro.
definitely, with that, like, I wanted to change my last name to News.
Yeah, bro, that shit, like, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? I mean, like, shit's so cliche, but I mean, you only live once, for real. Like, do what the fuck you want to do, but of course, you know, I guess try to maintain a cool balance to it.
I read somewhere, or I seen somewhere where Ralph Lauren. They changed their last name.
Oh, so it wasn't Lauren?
No, it wasn't Lauren. Him and his
I am mind blown. That is crazy.
They changed their name.
That is crazy. And I thought I knew about. Well, I guess you learn something new every day. Well, that's what I tell myself. I got to learn something new every day. So that was my one thing. That shit's crazy though.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy though.
Yeah. So all right. So when did you start doing music?
I started doing music when I'll probably say like a year after high school when I started taking serious, and I was like recording off a GarageBand. Like I was trash. I honestly don't think I started making good music till like a fucking year ago, to be honest. Like where I would like really made music where I was like, okay, I like this, you know what I'm saying? After making music for like 7 years, before I like really started making what I liked. But I'll say when I was like 19, right, a few years after high school is when I started making music, and then I slowly started making beats on GarageBand as well, and whatnot. But yeah, since I was about 19, started taking it serious. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, who are your biggest influences in the music that you make?
Oh, shit. Well, like, shit, if you know me, I'm a huge GA fan, what he's doing now is a little, crazy, but I'm a huge GA fan, I fell in love with The College Dropout. That's, like, what really made me fall in love with music, My grandma always said, like, how you started dancing, or how you started walking, you started dancing to Michael Jackson, and, like, you skipped walking, you started dancing and whatnot, so I always had a love for Michael Jackson. Stevie Wonder's like huge, I think Stevie's like a huge part of my, my growth, just, musically, and like just trying to create what I want sonically as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let me see here. So you said those are your biggest influences. All right, so if you think about like the city and think about Phoenix, you've been a native.
Yeah.
Besides yourself, like if you had to choose.
I do, like, besides yourself, I knew it was coming, because, it's just crazy, because, like, I love, just musicians in general. I love artists. Like, it's nothing better than seeing, another artist just make something dope that you like, you know what I'm saying? But was, like, so ready to put myself, was, like, so ready to say that,
No, definitely. We're going to get to that, too. So, like, if you had to pick, like, 5 artists that you like, you know what I'm saying, that you mess with from Phoenix, Arizona, like who would you have to?
In no order or in order?
No order.
Okay, no order. This is no order. Okay. So I fuck with 100 Gems Heavy. That's my nigga. I never met him, but we like this, clicked up on socials like a little bit after I moved to LA, and I heard some of his shit, and I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? And then he reached out to me, and he fucked with me too. We got a few songs together. I fuck with 100 Heavy. I fuck with Demi as well. This nigga's tough. That Denim project's fucking crazy, and all his artwork are just like so. Like, I don't even want to use the word simple. They're just like so. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. He knows exactly what to pick, and it's the name of his titles. From satin to denim. Like to do with like materials. Different cloths and shit. Shit's dope. I fuck with Damon Logan. That's my nigga. We go way back. When we first kind of like started making music. I was having like sessions at my house, where Frame MP, he would come through, a few other artists, and AJ and Sleep would just produce, and just talk about ideas, bro, just, films or whatever the case was, Weston, he's cold. He reached out to me, and showed like huge love. It's like, artists, like once I leave, Phoenix, I'm just like, damn, I wish I was in Phoenix, so we can like, connect in person and shit. MP, of course, shout out to LP, that's a whole LP, of course. How much was that? That was 5?
Yeah, I think that was
5. I think that was 5. Yeah, no, and there's probably a lot more, bro. And it's love. You know what I'm saying? It's winning your shit right now for some fucking reason, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. If I left anyone out, you know what I'm saying. It's love. You can hit me up if you feel some way about it.
No, you're good, bro. What's next for you musically?
I'm gonna drop a single in like a week or so. Well, the plan is to drop it like once I get back to LA. We're waiting on a verse from a female artist, who lives in Japan, so that's pretty cool. But to one of AJ's beats, shout out to AJ, really, really great producer and a great friend. But yeah, new single in like a week or so, and then I'm working on a project called Visceral Feelings, so hopefully, you know, that could be soon, you know, as well. But, you know, I just been, you know, trying to keep myself busy and making a lot of shit, songs, beats, whatever.
All right, bro. Lavoyde
Sir.
Shep, can you tell everybody where they can reach you at on the social?
Yes, I low-key changed my ad like fucking 6 times in the past week for no fucking reason. But now I think that shit is Lavoyde Shep. This Lavoyde Shep, L-A-V as in Victor, O-Y-D-E-S-H-E-P. Lavoyde Shep on Twitter and IG. News.
Hey, bet.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, bro.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man.
Hey.